Investiture of the Gods, Chapter 77.
The text throws you right in. It's intense.
Okay, so picture this. This massive array, 4 gates, north, south, east, west.
And each gate has one of these legendary swords. Nasty names. Slaying, killing, trapping, extinguishing. Zujian, Lujian, Zhujian, Zhujian.
The source describes the vibe as, what was it? Kill intent, dense.
And Yin Wen's whistling. It's seriously dreadful. This is pure aggression, not defense.
And there's someone inside, the Jie leader, Duodao Taoist, singing.
Yeah, singing this warning song. It's quite pointed. He's basically saying anyone relying on their own talent, their own supposed virtue, is going to suffer here.
So he's calling out the Yuju Palace folks for being arrogant.
Pretty much. Accusing them of provoking disaster. It sets the stage this is as much a moral fight as a physical one. They think Yuju's certainty is their weakness.
Which leads us right to the first actual clash.
Yeah.
Outside the array.
Right. Guan Chengzi, he's from Yushu Palace, confronts Duobao Taoist.
He doesn't hold back, does he? Jumps straight to accusing them of messing with destiny,
Yeah.
bringing up this idea of the Kalpa.
Yeah, the Kalpa scene. It's like this inevitable cosmic doom cycle. Guan Chengzi is saying, look, you built this thing, you ignored your master. You're basically guaranteeing your own destruction in this cycle.
He mentioned bad karma too, right?
Yeah.
Yizang.
Yeah.
Industry obstacle.
Exactly. He's saying their actions prove they've accumulated so much bad karma that their fall is, like, necessary for cosmic balance.
But hang on, if the GJ group felt insulted, maybe targeted, I mean, isn't setting up a defense, even a scary one, kind of understandable? Where's the line?
That's the million-tail question the source wrestles with. For Yuanshi Tianzun and his Yuzhu faction, the rules are ironclad. Fate says Sheng falls, Zhu rises. Period.
And the Fengshen bang list, that needs to be filled.
Right. So any action, even if it comes from feeling wronged, that gets in the way of that. It's not defense in their eyes. It's rebellion against heaven's decree. It proves you're not fit.
So it's less about motive and more about compliance with the grand plan.
You got it. And this debate doesn't stay philosophical for long.
No, Guang Chengzi pulls out the big guns, the Fan Tianyan.
The sky overturning seal, a game changer.
He just uses it right there.
Yep. Hits Duobao Taoist square in the back. Duobao has no choice but to retreat straight back into his own array.
Ouch. That's got a sting. And it sends a message, I guess.
A huge message, this artifact that literally turns the sky upside down. It's like saying, our side represents the true order and we can flip yours whenever we want. It shows the established power is dominant.
And that clear win sort of clears the stage for the big boss entrance.
Oh yeah. Yuanshi Tianzun himself, the leader of Yushu, and his arrival is, well, it's something else.
How so? The source gets specific, doesn't it?
Very specific. He comes down from the heavens in the 9 dragons sinking Agarwood chariot.
9 dragons.
9 dragons, rare fragrant wood, smoke everywhere. It's pure spectacle. It screams cosmic authority, royalty almost.
Wow. Okay, so he arrives and he meets the other leader, Tongtian Jiaosu.
Heavenly master of the past, yeah.
And even though they're about to, potentially wipe each other out, they still do the formal greetings.
They do. Taoist etiquette holds. For a moment, anyway.
Okay. So, formality's over.
Then Yuanshi lets him have it. But interestingly, he doesn't really attack Tongtian's power directly. He goes after his principles, 3 main points.
Okay, what are they? The first 2 sound like legal points almost.
They are. First, Tongtian, you're blocking fate. Sheng is ending. Zhu is rising. Stop interfering.
Second, you broke the deal. The Fengshen Bang agreement.
Exactly. And that agreement was crucial. It sorted everyone into 3 paths based on their spiritual foundation.
Right. Immortals, deep roots, survive the doom. Gods, okay roots, die but get jobs in heaven. And humans, shallow roots, reincarnation.
And Yuanshi is saying by setting up this array to protect everyone, Tongtian is trying to save people who fate already decided belong in those 2nd or 3rd categories. He's messing up the whole cosmic sorting hat.
Okay, that makes sense. And the third point, you said it was more philosophical.
Yeah, this one's fascinating. Yuanshi criticizes the names of the swords. Slaying, killing, trapping, extinguishing. He says those terms, that kind of energy, is just not appropriate for enlightened Taoists.
So your methods are unworthy, basically.
Pretty much. How you're doing this proves you've lost the way.
But the real flashpoint, the thing that really gets Tongtian angry, is something Guangchengzi said earlier.
Oh, yeah. The big insult, the feathers and fur, birds and beasts comment.
Which basically translates to, your followers are just animals unworthy of teaching.
That's the gist. It dismisses Tongtian's whole philosophy of teaching anyone, regardless of species or background. It implies his doctrine is inherently flawed because it doesn't discriminate.
And Tongtian's defense.
He appeals to their shared roots. He reminds Yuanshi, hey, we have the same master, Hongjun. We're one family, one lineage.
Like, how can you let your student insult my students like that?
Exactly. He's pulling the brotherhood card.
Does it work?
Nope. Yuanshi doubles down. He basically says, don't blame Guangchengzi. Your students are acting recklessly like beasts. They are causing chaos.
Oof. So the split is deep. It's about who even deserves a shot at enlightenment. So, argument made. Now for the power move. Yuanshi decides to take a walk.
Pretty much. A victory lap through the death trap before the real fight even starts. It's pure psychological warfare.
How does he do it? Does he fight his way through?
No, that's the thing. He makes it look easy. He enters the East Gate, the Zushian Gate, in his chariot. And get this, the source mentions his chariot is lifted by the four revealers.
Wait, aren't they Buddhist figures, not Taoist?
That's what the text notes. It's a subtle hint, maybe, that his authority kind of transcends these factional lines.
Okay, interesting detail. And then what happens inside?
Pure spectacle. As he moves, his canopy generates 10,000 golden lotuses. They just bloom in the air, lighting everything up.
Like a protective shield made of light.
Exactly, the ultimate defense, and it gets tested immediately. Duobao Taoist, the guy who got smacked by the seal earlier, tries to hit Yuanshi with palm thunder.
Yeah.
A powerful attack.
Yeah.
It barely does anything. The text says it manages to knock one single golden lotus off Yuanshi's head. That's it.
Just one. From an array designed to kill immortals.
Yeah.
It's almost insulting how ineffective it is against him. It's like a cosmic shrug.
That basically proves Yuanshi's point without him saying a word, doesn't it? His destiny, his power is just on another level.
Absolutely. So Yuanshi just calmly continues. He goes through all four gates, east, south, west, north. Takes a full tour.
And walks out the other side completely fine.
Totally fine. And then he sings his own song, basically mocking Tongtian. How laughable. Tongtian has the thick face, vainly hanging four swords. Only I can freely roam. Total own.
Okay, so he's demonstrated complete superiority. He could just destroy the array right then and there, right? End it.
You'd think so. His own disciples are urging him, Master, smash it now.
But he doesn't. Why not? This is the part that seems really strange.
It is strange, but it's crucial. He stops because of principle. Deep, fundamental Taoist hierarchy.
What principle?
He quotes it directly. First the master, then the elder. Even though he's powerful enough, even though it's dangerous, he cannot be the one to destroy the array.
Why not? Because Tongtian, despite everything, is technically his junior brother under their original master, Hongjun. But there's someone even more senior, the master elder brother.
So he has to wait for his older brother to show up before taking down his younger brother's stuff, even in a cosmic war.
That's exactly it. It shows that true power in this Taoist framework isn't just about what you can do, but about adhering to the proper order, the proper hierarchy. It's about restraint.
What does that tell us about their whole cosmic structure then?
It suggests that maintaining order and showing respect for seniority is maybe an even higher virtue than just winning or exercising power. If Yuanshi just smashed it, he'd be acting out of turn, maybe proving Tongtian's point about recklessness in a way. His restraint actually reinforces his own legitimacy.
So following the rules is the ultimate power move, in a way.
You would definitely see it like that. It demonstrates his moral fitness to lead.
And right on cue, I assume.
Right on cue. The master elder brother arrives, and the text implies this is Laozi, Lao Tzu himself.
Wow. How does he arrive?
In classic Laozi style, riding his horned azure ox. Led by Grandmaster Zhuandu. There's celestial music, amazing sense. It's another grand but somehow more serene entrance.
And his arrival is basically the green light.
It's the official authorization. The highest authority has arrived. The protocol is satisfied. Now the conflict can proceed to its conclusion. The hierarchy is respected, and the stage is set for the array's actual destruction. And this isn't just, a random battle. Our sources paint this incredible picture of a showdown between two absolute top-tier spiritual masters, Taishang Laojun, who most of us know as Laozi, and Tongtian Zhaozu.
Right. And understanding their relationship is key here. These aren't just rivals. They are fundamentally brothers, part of the original Taoist triad, the Sanking, the three pure ones, along with Yuanshi Tianzun.
And of course, we have to get into that legendary moment. Laozi's one breath manifests three pure ones.
Because without that context, that hierarchy, the climax just doesn't land with the same weight. This whole conflict, the war over the divine mandate, the investiture list, it's completely stalled at this point.
Yeah, the Zhu forces, led by Jiangsheng, they're stuck, blocked, solid. So Laozi's showing up. It signals this has gone way beyond a personal spat.
Absolutely. It's cosmic law stuff now. The senior brother, Laozi, arriving to basically put the junior brother, Tongtian, back in line, whatever the cost.
Okay, so let's set the scene. The meeting at Lupeng, the camp. Laozi arrives, and the description is amazing riding his green ox.
Yeah, the source says, auspicious clouds and colors rising to heaven. It's a major entrance. He meets Yuanshi Tianzin there.
And Yuanshi is crucial because he'd already tried to break this array.
Right.
And failed.
He did. He knows it's serious. He needs Laozi, the ultimate senior figure, to step in.
So Laozi gets straight to it, asks Tongtian, why are you blocking the heavenly mandate? Basic question.
But Tongtian just sort of sidesteps the whole cosmic duty angle.
Yeah.
He brings it right down to personal insult. Says something like, you shouldn't be playing favorites.
And this is where it gets almost, well, weirdly human, considering the power levels involved. Tongtian's big problem is that Guangchengzi, one of Yuanshi's students, apparently 3 times insulted his Baiyu Palace sect with a vile language. I mean, it sounds like cosmic-level trash talk.
Pretty much. That's the heart of his grievance. He demands justice, tells Laozi, basically, hand over Guangchengzi for punishment, and then I'll take down the array.
He's putting his sect's pride, his own bruised ego, above the entire divine plan for history.
Absolutely. But Laozi just shuts that down immediately. His argument is pure cosmic law, very analytical. He calls Tongtian biased, sees he's blinded by this fire of ignorance, this anger, the Wuming Ziheng.
He points out that setting up this wicked array, the Ezhen, is actively harming living beings, Kunhai shingling, and going against heaven's will. It's like a formal charge of misconduct on a cosmic scale.
And then comes the hammer, the ultimate ultimatum. Laozi says, take down the array now, go back to Baiyu Palace, repent properly. Or else
what?
Or else be dragged before the supreme teacher, the ultimate authority, at Purple Cloud Palace and get banished, thrown into the cycle of reincarnation forever.
Wow. That's losing your godhood. Spiritual oblivion, basically.
That's the highest possible penalty in this universe. You'd think that might give someone pause, right?
You would. But Tongtian, his pride is just too much. The description is intense. Half of Mount Sumeru turns red. His eyes are smoking. He just dismisses the threat.
Yeah, he basically says, you think you can break my array? Go on then, try it. Challenges him directly.
And it's that anger, that defiance that kind of gives Laozi the justification he needs, doesn't it?
Exactly. By rejecting the mandate, acting purely out of pride, Tongtian makes Laozi's next move seem like a necessary correction, not just, one brother attacking another. Last, that classic Taoist dismissal of the struggle.
Yeah.
And prepares to go in.
Okay, so the ultimatum's been delivered, the challenge accepted. How does Laozi actually enter this immortal slaying array? He can't just wander in.
No, he needs to neutralize the gate's power first. So he brings out the Taiji map.
The Taiji map? Like the yin-yang symbol's origin?
Essentially, yeah. It represents that fundamental split that created everything. When he unfurls it, the source says it turns into a golden bridge.
Yeah.
Instantly.
A golden bridge. Not just a path, then.
Far more. It's like manifested cosmic order. It takes the array's chaotic, deadly energy and just makes it navigable. Order imposed on chaos. He just walks straight through the unique Jian gate on this bridge.
That's a power move right there. Tongtian builds this chaos engine, and Laozi strolls in on a fundamental cosmic order.
And he sings as he goes in.
Sings like a battle cry.
More like a cosmic CV. He's laying out his credentials. 5 elements are in my grasp. Cultivated the Golden Pagoda, mentioning his ancient journey west of the pass.
Basically saying, I'm older than time, I control reality, your little array is nothing. What a flex.
Incredible, isn't it? Tongtian naturally is furious at this casual display. He triggers the array's defense, releases thunder.
Which activates the treasure sword in that gate, the Shannon gate. And that sword is supposed to be instant death, right? Head will fall, doesn't matter who you are.
You're in Nirintian Sholuo. Yeah, mortal or immortal, doesn't matter. Decapitation guaranteed. Or, so Tongtian thinks?
The Laozi.
He's shielded. While he's fighting Tongtian, using just his plain walking stick, the Bingomie, which is kind of humble.
A walking stick against a presumably terrifying magic sword.
Right. But above Laozi's head, The Linglong Treasure Pagoda just appears. Total protection.
So the weapons tell a story, too. Tongtian's destructive sword versus Laozi's simple staff, backed by cosmic defense. Wisdom over force.
You got it. He's fighting smarter, not harder, relying on order.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, inside the array, it's absolute madness.
The description in the source is wild, right?
Oh, yeah. Wind like toot, howling, turning over rivers. Thunder so loud it splits mountains. Lightning blinding everyone. And this thick mist.
Misto, obscuring sun and moon. Total confusion, even for the people outside the camp.
It's elemental chaos unleashed. And Laozi's just casually fighting in the middle of it.
And they fight like this for half an hour. That seems long for someone like Laozi.
It does, doesn't it? Why would the most senior, most powerful deity spend 30 minutes just sparring?
Maybe it wasn't about winning the fight quickly.
That's a good way to put it. Maybe it was about letting Tongtian completely spend his anger, prove beyond doubt that his array, his pride, just wasn't enough against the divine order. A lesson, perhaps.
Right. Make the point thoroughly. So after half an hour, Laozi decides, okay, lesson time is over.
Pretty much. Enough playing around. Time to show the real power. The methods of the Xuandu Purple Palace. Xuandu Zengfeng Xuan.
And this is the moment. The climax everyone talks about.
This is it. Laozi pushes his hat aside, the fishtail hat, and from the top of his head, 3 streams of pure energy, Sandaoqi, just erupt.
3 streams of qi.
And they instantly transform. Become 3 distinct, fully formed, incredibly powerful Taoist figures. This is it. Yuki Hua Sun King. 1 breath manifests 3 pure ones.
Whoa. Okay, so if the whole fight was kind of about the hierarchy...
This just ends the argument.
Yeah.
Tongtian, who is one of the 3 pure ones himself, is now looking at Laozi, who isn't just his peer, but is apparently the source of all 3 identities. He is the 3 pure ones embodied.
Mind-blowing. And the source gives details on these 3 figures.
Oh yes, very specific. It confirms they are separate beings, each with their own arrival, their own mount, and their own bit of poetry that declares their nature and immense age.
Okay, break it down for us. Who are they?
Right, first, from the east, riding a white Z that's a mythical beast, comes the Shanking Taoist. His poem connects directly to Laozi's historical journey. Purple energy coming from the east, 30,000 li, first crossing Hungu Pass 5,000 years ago.
So, linking the manifestation back to the human sage, Laozi. Okay, who's next?
From the south, riding a heavenly horse, comes
Yuanshi.
Taoist. His line is about timelessness, immutability. My body is as old as heaven and earth. Even if Suru Mountain falls, my nature remains. Basically, your array, this mountain falling, means nothing to me.
Asserting absolute, unchanging existence. Powerful.
And the third, from the north, on a Dihu, another fierce mythical creature arrives, the Taiking Taoist, and his claim is primal seniority. Since chaos began, years are not counted. When primality split, I was first. He's saying I was there before the beginning.
So Laozi isn't just the oldest, he is the origin point. Wow.
And Tongtian Zhouzu, he's just done, instantly. He's surrounded now by 4 figures, Laozi plus the 3 manifestations, each one representing ultimate cosmic authority derived from that single source.
He can't possibly fight back.
Nope. The text says he has only the capability to parry. He's completely on the defensive. The fight is over. It's a metaphysical checkmate.
And what about the others watching? His disciples?
They get it immediately. Even one of Tongtian's own guys, the long-eared immortal Dinguang Xian, sees this and secretly admires the righteous energy, the Zenki, of Laozi and his manifestations.
Even the enemy has to acknowledge the truth when it's displayed so overwhelmingly.
It's the ultimate celestial mic drop, really. It settles the whole thing.